Alright, we have new format Yubel for you for post-ban list. Alright, make sure you guys smash the like and crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. Check out friendstradingcardmit.com down below. Enter MCO40 and save on your purchase. So this is supposed to be the strongest deck in the room. We got some inspiration from Nesha's list to showcase here, and some other interesting little discussion points for things that you can test, like this good card right here, if you enjoy some brickaroos. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So, still playing one of each on the Yubel lines. This does not change at all. Unless, you're trying to play the third, but the third is not optimal at all, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah. And then, of course, Two Spirit. I still like having the third sometimes, but I don't know. It's just kind of a broken pipe dream at this point, because, the Yubel stuff in this deck has become so much less, because you're not even playing the old fusion anymore. There's no point. You cut this down because this is a dead draw, because we're not really kind of at, that point where you're like, oh, I can still special this. No, it's you're popping it in the hand, triggering the effect to do the special, and do the extension. So 2 is going to be super optimized for what you want with this. So, okay. This good card. Good old Samsara Lotus here. So we can Aerial Eater drop this now. So the one thing that the old list was doing that was really spicy was you could go, oh, hey, I can drop, the Samsara down and then be able to get the Samsara back on the field from the Squirmer and then, Reborn Tribute, do the thing. But unfortunately, you lost Beatrice, which was the thing you were kind of doing that with. Mm-hmm. But we have this back now. So mission accomplished. And then, of course, 2 Squirmer. There ever a time where you'd want to play 3?
No. Honestly, no. I think 2 is perfect. Sit searchable throughout the combo.
That's fair.
Searchable throughout the combo if you open it with, a Yubel, a high-level Yubel.
Well, also, for the free extender is kind of pretty good with that.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the best card that this deck has going for it. This is auto full card combo. I wish you could search this outside of terraforming, but, it is what it is. Speaking of, we do have the one terraforming in here, so you can actually toggle for this. Now, what both of these duelists don't want to let go of is the Mature Chronicle. So why do you want to keep playing this?
Mature Chronicle, if you're, there's not many ways to put Phantom back in the deck, so if they, if it gets bestialed or DD crowed or whatever, if it's get removed from the grave in any way, shape, or form, Mature Chronicle puts it back into the deck. If for some reason you're against Cashier and they banish your stuff face down, that also adds it back to the deck.
Okay, so we're using this as a method to recycle. Do you miss having the Super Poly at all?
Not at all. Not one bit. There's probably times it comes up, but I've never missed it personally.
Okay. 1 Nightmare Pain. How? Okay, so do you want more than 1 pain at this point? Because, this deck has been greatly reduced in skeletal numbers. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like this comes up that you would want more than 1?
Probably. If more banishing spell trap removal comes back in the format, if people are playing Cosmic a lot more, then yeah, more. I think another Nightmare Pain would be perfectly fine. Even more back row hate being prevalent could warrant it.
Actively testing 1 or 2 Dark Beckoning Beasts with the 1 Spirit Gate. We didn't know which way we wanted to go. If we wanted to go with 1 Chaos Summoning, 1 of this, 1 of that, going to 2, maybe even going to 3. I don't recommend 3. It's pretty awful. Also, not having the consistent extra discard at all points in your life for this feels really bad.
Yeah.
Do you think the 2-1's correct?
Yeah, the 2-1 does seem pretty solid because Beast is Dark Magnet Beast searchable off of Nightmare Throne if need be.
Okay, so we also have triple 1/1 Fiendsmith. Yay! I can't wait to play Lacrima.
Good card's good.
Yeah, Lacrima is a very good card. Well, this deck notoriously is really good at getting the 2 monsters on the field and going. We also have many Unchained combo in here. I do like the little action that this actually gets you. He's playing the This is the special summon one, right?
Yep, that's the Reborn from Grave Trap.
I like the pop, though, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I can see an argument for either or, but I guess this for the extension does come up.
That for the extension, and you're not limited to like leaving the Rage on your board. You're able to link it off if need be.
And then you can use
that to Reborn Rage and then link to SP on their turn.
Okay, well, that's pretty disgusting. All right, we have triple copies of the fakest official Nibiru's in the world. We also have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. This doesn't really change. If you don't think Nibiru is relevant for your meta, you obviously have Veilers, Perulia, whichever, Mall Charmy that you're going to want to play. We're also playing 1 Thrust, 2 Tack Talents. Do you want to change this for anything? You think 1/1's correct?
If it were my list personally, it wouldn't be any Thrust and still 2 Talents.
That's fair.
Because I don't see enough Thrust targets in the main to warrant maining it. But
hey, it's a 3rd Talents.
It essentially, in this case, is a 3rd Talents. Best one up in the game.
Yeah. Anti-hand trap support so that you can do your thing. This card's actually kind of disgusting in Yubel. You want to talk about disgusting things. Your full combos right there. And then, of course, triple imperm here. One other thing to note here. Something Jericho was talking about here in his list is he is playing the Pyre's map. The Pyre is completely considerable option if you don't want to play Thrust and things like that, which I still recommend that you wanting to play overall. But this is one more little tech choice and things you can kind of mess around with. The Yubel pre-Rage of the Abyss, you have tech choices, yes, but like the deck, losing Spirit Gates was a pretty major consistency punch to the deck. The deck still has all of its cool, crazy power plays, but this is something really cool to try out. All right, so you're not playing 3 of this. You're not playing 1 of this. If you're playing 1 of this, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe budgetary options, but this is your negate. This also recycles resources back into the deck. If you dead draw the Yubel or the other piece, you stick them back in with this. There's a reason why this card is incredibly good, and that's why, they're discussing the Mature Chronicle here, because sometimes you need to reset this.
So you can't shuffle back itself.
Well, my only concern about that is, Yubel's entire point is, it's not meant to grind out as hard as it seems like it needs to at certain times. We also have 1 Requiem, 1 Mini, because, free access to it. 1 Sequence. And then we have Mr. Archfiend here. Now remember, this card can drop down Samsara. This allows you to do effectively all of your combo. This is kind of crazy, actually. And then, of course, Yield Necroequip here. And then Desiree. R.I.P. to Beatrice. Yep. But it's fine. I don't think you don't have any reason to play like M7 or anything like that. You also get Fiend locked in this too, if I recall.
If Sharvar is left on field, otherwise we don't.
1 News Reporter. Klein loves this card. Klein keeps telling me that this is the best card in his deck for the Monster Reborn. Almirage. So tell me about this cool new card.
That's actually not personally in my list. So I'm not sure what to do with the Almirage.
Hey,
that's a
full combo if you open up gates.
Well, that's at 1.
I know, but
he's got the slot. May as well use it, right?
Yeah.
If you open up the 1-of, it's full combo. Wow. We are dedicating a slot to a 1-of. I love it here.
Yeah.
So what it is just an extra body.
Oh, it's an extra. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because you can also link out with this stupid thing and do whatever. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Unchained for the extension. Other big cool card.
Yep.
1 SP, and then Varudas, the final bringer of the end of times. This deck, just summon 1 Yubel. Attack, 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 attack.
Yeah. Offer
your opponent the handshake. Tell them to get good. Does that feel right? Is that how you play this?
Yeah.
I'm now an ignorant Yubel player. This is so fun.
And I think we were discussing going second being the prime thing the other day, and I still think Yubel is really strong going first.
You don't say. All right, check our friends tradingcardmint.com down below, enter MCL40 and save on your purchase. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.